If I may be sexist for a second, why are females announcers at football games? Are there any guys? Thank you. Are there any guys out there? Thank you. I appreciate that. It just throws me off. You know what I mean? I can't concentrate. Thank you. But it's like I just don't get, like, what are their credentials to be announcing it? They don't play football. Fake boobs. I don't know how that plays in, but thank you. It's a call to action earlier. I appreciate that. Get up here with me, you know. But it's like, you know, it's like, thank you for tuning in to Monday Night Football. Joining us in the studio will be 3-time Super Bowl winning, 2-time league MVP quarterback, Mr. Troy Aikman. And alongside him, mother of 2, Michelle Tafoya. It just doesn't fit. I mean, you wouldn't have, you know, Hulk Hogan do a Tampax commercial, would you? So, you know, speaking of commercials, I saw this commercial the other day. It just, like, I gotta talk about that. You know how sex sells? Yeah, two guys know that sex sells. Thank you, guys. See you at the meeting later. But sex doesn't sell everything. You know what? I saw this commercial, this smoking hot girl, right? Wearing this, like, silk nightie. And she's, like, walking through a meadow. She says, I like to be free. I like to go wherever I want to go and not be held down. And all of a sudden she's in a bathroom in a towel, laying next to the tub. I like to go out and meet new people. I don't like anything to hold me back. That's when I have a herpes outbreak. I like to be... to sell something that sex caused. Yeah, I don't want to see, just don't lie to me. You know, just be truthful with me. I want to see a guy in a Coors Light hat and a cut-off flannel with a chew in his lip who drives a truck for a living. That's the guy I want to see. Pretty girls don't have STDs. Not up here, they don't. I want him to get up there and be like, how you doing? I'm Hank. But I'm on the road for weeks or even months at a time. And I feel a case of the clap coming on. I like to reach for VD Gone. Found it all local Walgreens. So I got the light back there. My time's up, but I got one more for you before I leave. Did anyone hear about that lady who gave birth while driving herself to the hospital? You did? Okay. Well, let me tell you again, if you don't mind. This lady... Keep the beers flowing back there, whatever you're doing. This lady was driving to the hospital. She knew something was up. She was driving to the hospital, went into labor, en route to the hospital, gave birth to a baby, a live little human baby she gave birth to. That's the most hardcore thing I've ever heard. I've seen a lot of things while driving, you know, eating, changing, but having a baby? Best part of the story is, her husband was in the passenger seat next to her. What the crap is going on in that household? That is like the worst time ever to take a stand. You know, it's like, oh, Miss Independent, now you need my help, huh? I don't think so. Drive your dang self to the hospital. I don't even know if that's my baby. But I started thinking, you imagine being the cop that pulls up on that call? He walks up, he's like, ma'am, I bet you're wondering why. Good Lord! Ma'am, I'm an... But I'm a little bit more sensitive than that, so this is how I would handle the situation. I'd walk up and I'd say, ma'am, you've done such a great job. You've been so brave. Please just wait a few more minutes. You've done so good. Look at that baby. She's got her mother's eyes. She's a gorgeous baby. The ambulance is on the way to get you, but I do need to remind you before they get here that Arizona State Law 48654-382 clearly states that every child under 5 must be in a car seat. So if you can sign this citation. Oh, use your clean hand. You guys have been awesome.